I love getting creative in the kitchen and mixing traditional flavors with a modern twist. Today I'm going to be making a beautiful ribeye steak marinated with a wonderful pomegranate and walnut marinade, and I'll be serving it with a gorgeous parsley and pomegranate salad. So what I'm going to do is marinate it with this gorgeous mix of Persian flavors. The marinade that I'm going to be using for my ribeye is called a torch marinade, which translates to sour. And that's because the pomegranate molasses has a very sour, distinct flavor. And it's a very common ingredient used in the Persian kitchen. And to it, I'll add some walnuts, a bunch of parsley. I'm going to add some Mother Earth Manuka honey. Now, Manuka honey is commonly known for its general health benefits, but it also adds a beautiful, distinct flavor to my recipe. I'll need 1 onion, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, and finally I'll season with some salt and pepper. Pulse all the ingredients together. And that's it, our marinade is ready. I'll be using half of it to marinate my steak, and I'll reserve the rest for later on. Here I've got some New Zealand steak from Silver Fern Farms. Now it's really important to allow your meat to come down to room temperature before we start marinating it. I like using New Zealand beef because the cows are all grass-fed, they're free to roam, and this truly does contribute to the final flavor of the meat. It has less saturated fat. I'm gonna cut the steaks into about 1.5 inches thickness. I like to season my steak with salt and pepper before marinating, and I'll pour half the pomegranate marinade over the steak. I'm gonna reserve the other half to brush over the meat after it's cooked, because it's really flavorful. So I'm gonna be using the Zespri kiwi in my marinade because it acts as a wonderful tenderizer for my meat. But I also love kiwi because not only is it sweet and delicious, but it has a lot of vitamin C. And it's a great snack for the kids. So just roughly chop and then distribute over the meat. While my meat is marinating, I'm going to prepare a gorgeous parsley and pomegranate salad. It's a very simple but vibrant salad that's a perfect complement to my meat. I'm going to need 1 onion, which I'm going to thinly slice. To the onions, I'm going to add some summa, season with some salt. I'll add some olive oil. I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of Manuka honey. It has a beautiful, distinct flavor, and I'll add some apple cider vinegar and pomegranate molasses. And just give everything a mix and allow it to rest for about 5 to 10 minutes. And this will allow all the flavors to develop together, for the onions to soften, and this will be the beautiful dressing base for my parsley salad. So the key to a good steak is to ensure that whether you're using a gas barbecue, a charcoal barbecue, or even a simple stovetop griddle, you want to make sure that the heat is very hot. I like my steak to be medium done, so I'm going to grill it each side for about 3 to 4 minutes. The timing really does vary according to the thickness of the steak, but for this meat, that should be perfect. And once the steak is done, remove and keep on the side. You want to let this rest for about 5 minutes and then carve so that all the juices just stay in the meat. And while the steak rests, I'm going to finish preparing my salad. Now that the onions have rested, I'm ready to add the rest of the ingredients to the salad. Here I've got some parsley, which I've just removed the leaves off the stem and kept it whole. I don't like to chop them further just because I like to taste the flavor of the leaf itself. And I'll just add a generous amount into the onions. And to give my salad a nice bite and vibrant flavor, I'm going to add some pomegranate jewels. And I'll just mix everything together. And that's it, our salad is ready and it's time to plate up. I like to cut my steak into thin slices so that it's easy to eat, and also it looks very pretty on the platter. Just place your meat on a serving platter, and I'll just garnish with some pomegranate jewels on top, and this dish is ready. And before I forget to give my steak an extra kick of flavor, I've got some more of my pomegranate and Manuka honey marinade. And that's it, my recipe is complete. I've got a gorgeous ribeye steak marinated with a pomegranate and Manuka honey marinade. And I've served it with this beautiful parsley and pomegranate salad on the side. It's a vibrant, flavorful, and delicious meal, which I'm sure you guys are gonna love. Please do try it at home and do let me know what you think about it. See you guys later.